The main play of the day, NVDA. We were short on NVDA yesterday. Today, NVDA again faded big time, and we were ready for this. And NVDA was our day to set up. Plan on NVDA was bearish bias, watch the market, watch the semis. Our initial bias is to short the NVDA, buy puts or sell shares short, so that we can make money on NVDA going to the downside. And we will be also watching the market. If market is heavy, market is bouncing, and we will also be watching the semiconductor sector. If the sector is weak, it makes the semi-NVDA short even better trade. There's not a big gap, but NVDA kind of pushed big at the end of the day. It was basically flat. So as soon as the market opened, I told the traders, short it. This is we call as an amateur move. This is the first move. This is one of the repeatable concepts. And then comes the trend move. So today, amateur move was a short. Right at the open, I told the traders to short, and I told the traders to cover some of their shorts at 102s. NVIDIA hit our 102 targets, but it bounced and gave another opportunity short at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. repeatable concept. You could buy more puts on this pop, or you can short it because this is a bear flag right here, and we are breaking down that bear flag right under that, and we faded all day. My final target was 100, around 1020s. We did hit our 100 target. At the same time, Ghost Board was alerting the unusual flow on the puts. That gives you an added confidence to trade those puts. So you can always trade leverage ETFs, NVDS. You can buy those shares at 28, 20, and you can make almost $1 profit. If you risk $500, you can easily make $1,000, $1,500 to $2,000 there. So these were the lotto puts. They went from the 80 cents all the way to $3. You always take a closer lot of options. You don't need to go too far away. And when I gave the short in the open, you can take 103s with a risk at bottom 70 cents. So the lot of options are usually 100% risk. You're trying to make 200, 300%. And this lot of option almost 200%. Even if you bought it for $600, you were making $1,200 to $1,300 by end of the day. So that's how you trade these lot of options. You buy those puts with the system. You follow the cloud system to short NVIDIA. So that was NVIDIA, guys. Beautiful trade. We did try to take a long here. There's a buy at 100 that kept coming in. That's why we closed our short over that. We tried to call it. The call failed, and it did give another call later in the day. But the main trade was the short. That was an A+ trade. The calls are B-. So right before the market opened, a news came out on Micron that they are reorganizing their business unit. Sometimes it's bullish, sometimes it's bearish, but I think investors didn't like it. So the plan was to trade versus MTF. If we get more volume, 69.60 was the support, 70.71 was the resistance. As soon as I saw it breaking down right here, you take a short right away. It's called MTF short. And the first target I gave was 67.50, and next target was 67. So from that short, even if you took a 10 a.m. bear flag breakdown, we hit our 67.50 target, and we also hit our 67 target. I gave the targets well ahead of the time, and by 10:30 we hit all those targets on our MTF short. This was the MTF clouds. That's where you take the shorts. So another beautiful trade. There was no reason to long it. Puts that the traders traded in the community were 69 puts. They did get out of the money, so they lost all the value, but it did run from 70 cents all the way to $2, 150% gain there. So if you traded $2,000, you made $3,000. So your risk is right here. If you trade 10 a.m., if you short right away, your risk is right here. So next one is Costco. Beautiful setup for next week, but today it was an MTF long. But it was not just MTF. On Costco, we also had a news. They approved the increase in the cash dividend. So we have a bullish news. We had a levels 970, 975 resistance, and the plan was bullish bias if 1 hour MTF holds and pushes. So as soon as I see that pushing, I told the traders MTF long, add on the pullbacks, pulled right to the Ripster 512 clouds. As long as 512 hold, you do not cut. You let it run. That's the key. That's the power of the system. That's how the traders are making 5 figures.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.